Living a New Life, Musings of the Day, the Year of Embodiment. The beginning strokes of painting a new life can be tentative and a bit unnerving. Not knowing what will flow from my brush or if the blank canvas will turn to mud in front of my eyes makes me hesitate. It is my vision that pulls me out of stasis and into action, my love of creation that moves me forward into the unknown. I begin with a feeling, a sense of something. That feeling grows with each pass of my brush as I experience it come to life in material form. Colors and textures excite me, my body responding as I combine different elements together. The lushness and sumptuousness of forms and shapes elicit emotion. The sparks of excitement when something unexpected appears keeps me entranced as the hours pass without notice. Painting a new life is much like creating a physical painting or a piece of fabric for me. It begins with one stroke, one action to alter my surroundings, my inner landscape, my relationships. I respond to what shows up and then place my brush wherever it settles naturally, one brush stroke at a time. These new pieces are the beginning strokes of what is to come, a life lived from my true essence, deep, dark, radiant, and lush. It is a life of my own creation, unconventional and outside of any preset box. My new life is flush with a dance between light and dark, an ever-changing landscape. These new brushstrokes will lead me to the next, and then the next, one step at a time, one painting at a time, showing me what I need to do in my life to embody what my paintings are expressing. My new life is being created from the whispers and bones of my past, from all that has gone before in my life and for generations before me, and from the unseen forces that are showing me a completely new way to live, free from both. This is a life like never before, a blend of lifetimes, shards of broken promises and heartbreak turned into diamonds. Though I cannot conceive with my logical mind what this new life will look like, I do know that it will be expansive and challenging. It will call me to be more than I've ever allowed myself to be until now. My new life will gift me with the freedom of expression, the passion and purpose, and the fulfillment that I've been seeking. This is the guidance I've been asking for when I talk with Spirit. Show me my path. And the images are appearing to light my way as they have for so many years before. The images that follow are the beginning of the next phase of my journey, a journey that I am honored to share with you over the months to come. It began with a brushstroke to paint a new life, one in which I could live freely as I am without constraint. It began as a declaration to create something new out of all that had gone before. It was personal and intimate just for myself. But I chose to share my journey this time rather than hide it away as I had been for decades. In the sharing, something transformed. What began as my journey to paint myself a new life shifted into a parallel journey with many others. The images coming through me began to feel more universal, as if I had become the vessel through which Spirit could now reach across the globe. Out of physical limitation and an inability to continue my work in the ways I had been doing it, I was determined to find a way for these messages to come through. I see now that this was the beginning of the shift from a personal journey to one including service to others. Spirit led me to a form of expression that enabled me to paint and write in forms that others could relate to, so that I could see that my journey had value beyond myself. I've followed the breadcrumbs and whispers set before me in the past year, and now I begin a new chapter of painting a new world. This is a world that takes me beyond the borders of my own life into a global one in which what I have to share can have a greater impact. First, I had to do the work for myself. Now I have to share it as I continue the lifelong process of awakening and becoming more fully who I am. These are the first images of 2023, the year of painting a new world for us all. My invitation to you this year, if you haven't already begun, is to pick up a paintbrush, choose your color, and put down the first strokes of your new life. Allow them to lead you to your own version of paradise. I would love to hear about your experience.